Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Harry's Half Hour, the spin-off podcast show hosted by me, your pal Harry D. I got a special episode for you this week. It seems to be that whenever I have a guest on these Harry's Half Hour shows, you'll really like them. Maybe just me reading like news stories of the week is kind of boring, and it's more interesting having like a guest on and doing a little sort of interview or something. So I thought it would be really cool if basically I asked one of my good friends. It's kind of strange because we actually haven't we probably haven't had a phone call in a couple of years, probably. So everybody, this is my good pal, Mr Benjamin Thorne-Williams. How the hell you doing, bro?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. How's it going?
Yeah, like I'm doing really well, man. I'm sat here. As I said, I've just cracked open a Stiegl Columbus 1492 Pale Ale from my sort of my ale box that I'm going to mention on the next Dude What. And I'm happy that we're actually able to have a little chat, bro. It's been so long.
It's been way too long.
So just for everyone, basically, for a while I lived down where you live. I think we can say, because it's like a really big area, sort of the Bristol area.
Yeah, definitely. You live like quite close to me. Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, like, and we met through that we worked for the same place. And weirdly, there was two guys called Ben there, and I sort of became friends with the one Ben first, and then basically like sort of stopped talking to him weirdly, and then became friends with you, Ben, and that was sort of the start of like a really long and quite close like friendship. We hung out all the time. There was a time where Fee went to Australia for a couple of months, I think.
Yeah.
And you basically lived at mine. It was like every single day. Good days, man. Really good times.
Is that the time that we did that barbecue and made these two like massive grotesque burgers? Was that time?
Yeah. You know, yeah, it was, man. I was actually talking about that the other day. Because I was talking about my, burgers and the burgers we used to make, and I was mentioning you to a friend. I said there was a time when we were both considering opening a burger van.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, after we made that burger, mate, I was convinced that we would be able to do it. Like we would succeed.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, man.
It was so
we were going
good.
to hit the festival circuit, make these big, massive. I mean, we put like all samosas and stuff. So yeah, man, we made some massive burgers, and we were putting like all sorts of stuff in there, like samosas, Indian-inspired flavors, all sorts of stuff. Like, I think somewhere I've still got the pictures of those like big.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. I remember putting it on.
Is
there.
It actually?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, mate.
It looks horrific. Like
it does.
Just see,
yeah,
like the sauce like
different
dripping
types
down
of cheese all dripping from it and everything. Yeah, man, good times.
Yeah, man.
I then sort of changed jobs, and you stayed where we were working. Are you still working there now? Without saying what it is or what you do? Yeah.
Still
That's cool. I then moved on to another job, and then unfortunately, I moved away. And we've hung out a few times. You've made the effort a few times, like coming up to various houses that I've lived in.
I think I only came up once.
Nah, a couple of times, man.
Was it?
Yeah,
maybe a couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe twice.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
But now I've lived in two different houses since I've seen you now.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's been a couple of years since we've hung out, and probably a couple of years since we've like just had a phone call. I mean, we text all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, a couple of years. So yeah, it's nice to do this, man.
We need to hang out soon.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do.
Yeah.
So how is the general life down that end of the country, bro?
Yeah, not too bad. Life's going pretty good for me at the moment.
Yeah.
Ups and downs, to be honest.
Yeah.
As you know, I got myself into a relationship that I'm enjoying a lot.
You did, man, and I'm so happy to see like the updates, see the pictures, and obviously like I unfortunately have never met your partner, but we're friends on Facebook, and like I remember the old Benny, like oh, it's never gonna happen for me, and I just so happy for you, bro.
The old Benny.
The old Benny, like nah, it's never gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
I honestly didn't think it would. To be fair.
Well, mate, I told you that you would change when you met the right person, bro.
Yeah.
And Fee as well. We were talking about you literally yesterday when we were talking about doing the pod, and we're both saying just how happy we are to see you real happy, man.
Yeah, thank you.
No, it's all good. It's all good. How's your week been, man?
I've been doing a lot of Christmas shopping actually, getting it all out of the way early.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got quite a few things sorted out, so it's going to be nice and chill in the run up to Christmas.
Yeah, I mean there is a benefit to doing it early, but I'm a December boy, and I basically refuse to acknowledge Christmas until after my birthday, and it makes everything fairly last minute. So it's always a bit of a mad rush for us. So, but to be fair, like for everyone who listens to the podcast knows that I bought a house not that long ago, and money is tight. So I don't think anyone is expecting anything from us this year.
Fair
so
enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We're sort of out of the woods with having to buy people stuff. Anything else you've been up to, man? I know that you got into didn't you get into martial arts at one point?
Yeah, I've been doing some. Well, I did do Jiu Jitsu for about a year. I have stopped recently because it costs quite a bit to do it. So. And I didn't really running out of time to do it as well because the sessions were in like the evenings when I was starting work.
Right.
Only half of the time I could actually make it, and then during that half of the time that I could actually make it, I'd end up doing other things anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean the thing is you've got a good job, but the hours work for some people wouldn't work for other people.
I've been doing full-time nights for 2 years now, so
just nights.
Yeah.
So it used to alternate. So mate, like, isn't that killing?
Yeah,
you?
since the COVID, they had to make us into bubbles, and then we ended up doing just day teams and night teams. So I ended up being on like a night team.
Oh, how you feel about that?
That's just pros and cons, for sure. Yeah. Probably overall prefer doing just nights, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a lot more chill on the night time. Yeah. It's a lot more relaxed on the night, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, we worked at the same place, but we didn't really do the same job. But I have done a night. I've done one night at that place, and
a night shift.
It was all right.
It was like the 5 till 2 in the morning one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all right, but it was boring as hell, man.
Yeah.
And sort of a little bit spooky, actually, because
mate,
it gets dark
on Halloween,
obviously.
I had to do the emergency light checks. So I had to walk around the building when it was empty, like by myself.
Oh.
All the lights off.
I would have actually loved that. Like, I really enjoy getting genuinely spooked, and
really?
I would have loved that.
It's terrible. I thought I was going to get quite a lot of I thought I was going to get quite a lot of trouble at Halloween actually with like kids setting off fireworks and stuff. Nothing really happened except for one dude who like fell off of a trolley and broke his knee.
I shouldn't laugh, but that just sounds hilarious.
You know, like when you go to like put your hands down on the trolley and like ride it with your feet off the floor.
Yeah, and it flips up.
Yeah, he did that, but there was nothing in it, so it flipped up. And he landed on his knee and
what an idiot.
Broke it in 2 places. And I had to wait out in the car park for an ambulance 4.5 hours. We were waiting.
It's stupid mistakes like that that can genuinely ruin your life.
Yeah.
I mean, how old was this guy?
I think he was 26 or something.
Oh, no. 20s. Not even like I was picturing like an old man or something. Young guy. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So when we used to hang out a lot, you were really big into the gym. Are you still big into the gym?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going quite regularly.
Yeah. Isn't that where you met your partner?
Yeah, kind of. She worked in the Costa, Willowbrook.
Yeah.
And I saw she used to run around before she joined up to the gym. She used to run around the centre as her cardio. And that's when I first spotted her. Yeah, because
I remember hearing like as soon as you spotted her, you were like, she's real nice.
Really?
Like,
do you remember what was I saying? She might
just saying that you're saying she's really nice, and you've seen her in the gym and stuff, and like you don't stand any chance basically.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Oh,
I don't remember that.
Well, one of the reasons why I asked you basically to come on this show rather than us just have a chat normally and not record it is you messaged me about a week ago saying that... I mean, I've known for a little while that you've been involved with the cryptocurrency thing.
Yeah.
You told me that basically you've been making real good progress. And I thought, because you've tried to explain it to me a few times, and I'm dense.
Yeah.
So I haven't really understood it. But I thought, how about I get you on to basically just talk about what it is that you do? Because isn't it at the point where it's almost becoming like a full-time job for you?
I wouldn't say that, but recently, over the past week or so, I've been doing okay.
Yeah? So what is cryptocurrency? That's my first question. What is it?
So it's just like a kind of digital currency, really. It's like kind of made up coins, but some of them actually are products. They actually do things, and some of them are just useless. They have no utility at all. Like like the dog coins, like Doge coins and stuff. They don't really do anything. But They have big communities, and people love them because they're a meme. So they become valuable.
It always seems to be memes.
Yeah,
memes become coins.
So sometimes, some of them are memes, but some of them are actually proper products. Like one of them I'm invested in is it's a blockchain technology.
Yeah.
Blockchain is kind of like a database where every transaction that you make is like openly available for people to see.
Okay.
So I don't know if you heard in the news, Elon Musk said that he was gonna donate like $6 billion or something.
About that.
But he wanted it to be like open source. So we can see where the money's going and all that. That would be like the kind of technology I'm invested in, where he would give the money, but then all of the transactions after he gave the money, he'd be able to see where they went.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's like that kind of thing. It's kind of hard to explain, but it is like a new kind of technology. Some of them are anyway.
What's stopping me right now from making Dude What coin?
Nothing. You can make Dude What coin right now.
How do you make a coin?
You'd have to get like a developer. I've never made a coin before, but you'd have to get like in contact with a developer who can code on the blockchain technology.
Yeah, I don't understand how. Like Papa John's at the minute, like if you buy pizza, you'll get like 3 Bitcoin or something.
What 3?
Yeah, like
3 Bitcoin. I said 3 Bitcoin. It's like 150k.
I don't know anything about it. I just know that Bitcoin. Can you buy stuff? Can I buy stuff? Like, could I go on Amazon and buy something with Bitcoin?
Probably not Amazon, but the reason Bitcoin went up so much last year is because Elon Musk said that you can buy Tesla cars with Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that. Seems that guy is sort of the starting point for a lot of this crypto stuff.
Yeah, kind of. A lot of people don't like him in the crypto because they think he kind of like hypes things up too much, like the dog coins and stuff.
Oh, okay. I do keep seeing that like stocks are going right up and then going right down and stuff like that.
That happens all the time in crypto. Like things go up and down and up and down.
So, why did you decide you wanted to get into that sort of thing, man?
The first time that I invested in crypto was actually Dogecoin because of the Elon Musk hype, and I was like,
okay, yeah.
I saw how much it went up, and one of my friends made a lot of money, from investing in it in like 2019, I think. He put like a few thousand in and came out with like a few 100,000. So
no way.
I was like, I'm gonna go for it and see what happens. But it was at the time when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live and he said something about Dogecoin and then it just dropped. So I lost most of my money on that. But after that, I started looking a bit into it more in depth. And, and then I ended up finding like these cryptocurrencies that actually do stuff. That are actually like useful technology and could be used quite a lot in the future. And then I thought, you know what? If I'm going to invest, I'll probably invest in something that could actually grow.
So without like getting into personal information and whatnot, you're doing pretty well?
Yeah. Over the past probably 6 months, I've probably doubled my investment. But over the past week, I've been making quite a bit more. Not like loads.
Good to hear, man.
Yeah,
that's good to hear, man. Because I know that Tomo, the other Dude What boy, has started getting into it, and obviously with tiny amounts of money.
Yeah. It's the best. It's
well,
best to
tiny,
start.
Actually, not tiny amounts of money. With smaller bits, and he's experiencing, from what I know, because he's trying to get into it. And I actually said, mate, you should come on this ep so you can hear what Ben's got to say about it. He's experiencing pretty high fluctuations.
Yeah. Definitely.
He's getting a little bit, and then he's losing it the next day, and then getting it, and then losing.
This is what I do. I got kind of like a strategy going on. So I'm like investing a little bit. I actually got a times 30 return on one of my investments this week.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is investing a little bit. If it goes up, then I'll take out like half, and then I'll just keep investing.
Sweet.
And then when it goes up, keep taking, just to pull out half. Just keep taking
constant little bits of money. It's nice,
so just keep getting a little bit of profit. At the moment, I'm like up, and it's quite easy to stay up if you do that. If you just keep taking profit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it's quite easy to
do you think someone can go into it knowing nothing, like an absolute rookie like me? Could I literally just go on, put a chunk of money in, or do you recommend someone really does their research?
I did a little bit of like an experiment, probably quite bad, with my nephew. He's like 14, but I got him to open up a wallet, and I sent him like probably £15 worth of crypto, and I sent him like the link to an exchange, and I said,
okay.
You can't buy any crypto, so it's not like that bad. I'm giving it to him. So it's just like giving him a tenner in real life. I sent him to an exchange, and I said, look, try and change this £15 into like £100 or something. And that was last week, and at the moment he's up like 5 or 6 times his money here.
No way.
Yeah.
Fair play. Mate, you know what you should do? You should offer like courses, like teaching courses or something. Because if you can teach a 15-year-old to 5 times his money, quintuple his money.
Yeah, but it is a little bit of luck. Like,
I imagine it's like I was talking to my good friend Mr Callum Hamby yesterday, and he was saying that he kind of feels like it's similar to gambling.
Kind of. Some of them are, because obviously they're just memes and they don't really do anything. But if a coin has a lot of hype, then it could go up. But it is a gamble. But some of them, like the ones that I talked about, that are actually technology and they're useful projects, they're actually doing things. Not so much of a gamble. Kind of like the Oculus one that I told you about, which is like the music industry one.
Sweet. Yeah. So, like, what do you use? How do you do it? Is there any specific programs? You mentioned like a wallet. What are these things, man? I don't know anything.
Yeah, so the one that I invest in, it's called Algorand, and you can actually download the Algorand wallet off of the App Store.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. It's really like sleek, easy to use. That's just for storing crypto. If you want to buy and trade crypto, you're probably going to use an exchange. There are centralized exchanges like Coinbase and Binance and stuff like that, which are you can download on the App Store.
Oh, right.
And then you can just use money to buy the crypto and then put it in your wallet. There are also decentralized exchanges, which so the centralized exchanges, they need your like information,
right?
Like your name and all that stuff.
Yeah,
they need to do like this know your customer kind of thing for the government, because they're like cracking down on them and stuff. But the decentralized exchanges, you can just trade crypto. You don't need to put any money on. You buy your crypto off of the Coinbase, put it in your wallet, and then you can trade on the decentralized exchanges. Sweet. And that's where my nephew's trading.
Okay. Mate, well, that all sounds pretty good. I hope we will have you back on this show, and hopefully, like you've already said, that you want to do a Dude What, like a proper Dude What with Harry and Tomo.
Yeah, definitely.
The only reason why we've got you on a Harry's Half Hour rather than Dude What straight up is it's just timings with everyone.
Yeah.
It's always really hard to get me and Tomo together and things like that, so I thought we'd get you on this one, and then we'll get you on Dude What, but you're going to have to keep us posted on this, I think, man.
Keep you posted on what?
Huh?
On what?
No, keep us posted on your progress.
Oh, yeah, will do, man, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, genuinely interested in hearing, like, how it's going, and maybe you should throw some tips out there. All right, give me a couple of tips for someone who wants to start and wants to do well without losing too much money.
Well, don't put too much money. The first thing is you don't invest more than you're willing to lose.
Smart.
Yeah. That's the main thing, obviously. So
Okay.
if you
Yeah.
if you
Well,
just
that's
want to
probably.
set yourself a target, so like I did with my nephew, I gave him £15. I said turn it into 100. Turn it into 100 in a week,
Yeah.
and then turn that 100 into 200 in the next week, and then if you keep
You're sounding more and more like Jordan Belfort, man. Wolf of Wall Street. Sell me this pen.
yeah, if you just keep doubling your money every week, then it only takes like a year, and then you've made quite a lot of money.
Yeah, badass, man, badass.
Yeah.
So I think what we should do now, dude, is we should jump over into what HHH is. I mean, to be fair, I was talking to Tomo about this, and it's so nice having like proper interesting guests come on. I'm actually thinking about splitting Harry's Half Hour into Harry's Half Hour, which is the news stories and things, which we're going to get to, and then another like interviewee spin-off thing.
Right.
Because I don't know if you've heard the latest episode of Dude What. I know that you're a listener. I can always see that you're listening.
Which one was the latest one?
It was the one. Damn, we've done so many now. Episode 25, YouTube short films, part 8 with Hamby.
Right. No, I don't think I've listened to that one yet.
Well, spoiler, we announced we're getting into live streaming.
Oh, really? Awesome.
And we have announced DWP Gaming. Basically, every
Twitch.
Friday night, Tomo is going to be hosting a live stream between 8 and 9 p.m. GMT. This week, he's going to be playing some Call of Duty Vanguard.
Oh, yeah.
And basically, if you're listening, by the way, I forgot to plug the whole thing. Send us an email to dudewhatpodcast@gmail.com, @dudewhatpodcast on Instagram, speakpipe.com/dudewhatpodcast. Send us a voice message. We now have more. So I think it's Dude What Pod gamertag on Xbox. Add that, or go to Twitch, which is Dude What Podcast on Twitch. If you want to be part of this live stream thing we're doing, because we're going to do it with friends and family and everyone, fans, send a message, join. We'll have you in the party. We'll just have a great big hour of fun. So yeah, twitch.com/Dude What Podcast. I guess I don't use Twitch. I don't know how it works. I guess you just search us and you'll find us.
I'll follow.
Yeah, Dude What Pod is our Xbox gamer tag as well. So yeah, we're going to be doing.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, man. Yeah, I'll definitely tune into those when I've got the time.
Something that Tomo can focus on for his sort of side of it. Because we're both gamers, but he's probably more of a gamer than I am.
Yeah, I heard you've been playing Call of Duty together.
I have. Yeah. So I'm gonna get to it, man. I've got a bit to say about that Call of Duty. So you know how it works. You've listened to the podcast. Everybody at home knows how this thing works. I break it down into little sections. It's my news stories of the week. We're starting with music news. You been following any music stuff recently, man? I know you're a big music guy.
Not really, actually. No.
Okay, well, big release this week.
What's that?
Abba Voyage.
Yeah.
Brand new ABBA album, something like 40 odd years after the last one.
I heard
I'm a huge ABBA fan.
Is it any good?
Absolutely love ABBA.
Is it
so
not
good.
Out? Is it out?
It's out.
It's out, yeah. I'll have to check it out.
It's got some classic sounding ABBA tracks along with some more newer ones. Obviously, they're all older, so the voices are a little bit different, but there's a track on there called Just a Notion, and I did actually cover it in a previous Triple H pod. But it's just classic ABBA, and it's so good to hear them back.
Is it like more new ones than old ones, or?
Yeah, I think it's all new stuff.
Oh, it's all new stuff.
Yeah, it's like all new tracks. Awesome. Yeah, I think maybe one of them was recorded back in like 78, but it's all new, brand new music. It's not like greatest hits or anything like that. And they've actually announced a massive ABBA experience show that's going to be in London, which I'm going to cover at some point because it's so big. I need to do my research. It's like motion capture performances and everything. It sounds cool. But I've been so focused on the ABBA album, I haven't looked up any new music news. So that's all I've got for music.
No, I really haven't.
Nothing noticeable that you've known?
No, I haven't been keeping up at all with it. To be honest, I've been super busy.
Yeah, man. I know how that is.
Yeah.
Next little section is just general news. This is sort of like movie news, but not like. Well, it's just news in the entertainment biz.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have many streaming services like Apple, Netflix, all that
I've
sort
got
of stuff?
Netflix and Disney. Don't have Apple.
Well, Apple TV, which I had for a year, and I've got to say I wasn't very impressed with, because at the time they had like nothing. They had like 4 shows, but that was when it started. They have actually just released a new film called Finch on there. It looks pretty good. It's Tom Hanks. It's like sci-fi apocalypse.
Okay.
He's building a robot because the world's going to end or something like that.
I love movies like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched the trailer. It looks good. But to be fair, it's not. I don't think it's the world's going to end. I think it's like the world's already ended.
Right.
And he's building a robot to like help him with stuff. But yeah, called Finch. It's out now, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Like I actually got a new phone recently. I got the new Apple iPhone 13.
I got a new iPhone, but not the 13.
What have you got?
I went and bought the 11.
Nice. So I had the 11. I'm literally just setting that up for fee right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a good phone. It was just that I'm with O2 and they were like, it's time to upgrade because my contract ran out.
That's the thing. I never buy phones new. I always I'm still using the 7 now.
Yeah.
I always go and buy like a couple of models down from what's just come out.
Yeah. Well, I didn't. This is actually only the second time I've ever had a contract in my life. I usually buy the phones outright, but I think when I got the 11 a couple of years ago, I just thought, fuck it, I want the best phone there is.
Yeah.
At the time, it's what it was. 13's good, man, but
I was checking it out in the I was checking it out in the Apple store yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
And they've got like these I think they're called AirPod Max.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen them? They're like proper headphones that cover your ears, but they got like amazing noise cancellation. Like you can just press a button and you can't hear anybody talking around you at all.
No way.
Sick. Yeah.
I see the Apple products are good, but they're just so damn expensive.
Yeah, guess how much they are, these headphones?
$1,000.
Nah, 500.
Oh, that's still killer.
$1,000? Jesus.
Guess how much I paid for these little knockoff AirPods?
30 quid.
£8.
Ooh.
And they are fantastic, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're like a random Chinese brand.
I had some of those
perfectly.
ones, but I don't like the ones that just go in your ears. I have to have headphones because for some reason my right ear, it always just falls out of my right ear.
It does with my left, but I have it because then I can, if I have one that goes flush, I can put it on under my motorcycle helmet, and then I can listen to podcasts on the way to work and stuff, and books and things. But yeah, linking it back to Apple TV, usually these, when you buy a new iPhone, it comes with a free year of Apple TV,
really?
So I had to check, but yeah, it didn't. I think the offer's ended now. Other movie news, I don't know if you ever watched Sons of Anarchy when it came out.
No, I didn't. I heard of it.
Well worth it.
Yeah.
Really, really good show. One of the stars of Sons of Anarchy has just died, unfortunately. Actor by the name of William Lucking.
Oh, right.
I honestly can't remember his character's name now, but he played the character Opie's dad in the show.
Well, where can I watch that?
Where can you watch that? Nice boy. Sorry, mate?
Where can you watch that? Is it Netflix or?
I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix,
okay.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's all on Netflix. It's probably all on Sky and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure it's Netflix. I think it's like, I want to say like 8 seasons or so, but it is very good. And there's a spin-off now as well, so if you watch all of that and you love it, it's great because it has really good characters that just keep you hooked. It's all about bikers and things, but you don't have to like bikers to be into it. Yeah. It's just great storytelling. But yeah, he's died, and it's very unfortunate. But he was a great character, good actor as well. He's been in a lot of things.
Is he very old or?
Fairly.
Yeah. Maybe
like 60 plus. Next bit of news, man, and you've got to have heard of this. So, this is that I think it was probably towards the end of last week. The Astroworld tragedy.
The what? Oh yeah.
Astroworld.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So anyone listening to this will have heard it. Unfortunately, I'm so out of touch with modern music that I didn't know who Travis Scott was.
I don't either. No, I don't either.
I remember hearing about like a Travis Scott burger at McDonald's or something like a year ago, but I'm not into Fortnite.
I've got no idea who he is, to be honest.
Yeah. But I think that's just because we like other sorts of music. Like everyone else knows who Travis Scott is.
Yeah,
and
it seems
basically what happened was he set up this festival. I believe he was one of the creators of the festival. He was playing a set, and during his set, for about 30 minutes, there was a full-on stampede.
Yeah.
And people have died. Young people have died. A lot of people are seriously injured.
I think it was like eight people died. Something.
8 people died.
I think so, yeah.
Wasn't the youngest one like 14 or something?
I don't know about the ages. I just heard that I think 8 people.
That is absolutely tragic because, like, what an awful way to go. Like, to be trampled to death. You know? And apparently, sort of, Travis Scott's sort of under investigation in air quotes because they reckon that, well, it took place, it went on for 30 minutes before it was stopped, this stampede thing.
I think, I saw like videos of people going up on the stage and telling them that
like
going on.
People, he must have known.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He must have known that there was like a full-on stampede happening right in front of him, but in the videos and things, he doesn't really, until it starts going real crazy, it's almost like he doesn't notice, you know? And yeah, I know that he's getting a lot of backlash, like, again, I've just read the headline, I don't know anything about it, but Fortnite have pulled his emote, whatever that is.
Yeah.
So awful. It seems to be every week I do this Triple H. There's some really horrible news.
Crazy. Was he the one who like organised it, or was it not supposed to be like?
I believe he was one of the organisers.
Right,
yeah.
So it was pretty much on him then, or like his fault. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just awful. I mean, I used to be a big like mosher headbanger back in the day when I had long hair, and I've been in some like really intense mosh pits where you've had the absolute shit beaten out of you. But the number one rule in a mosh pit is as soon as someone goes down, you pull them up.
Yeah.
Kids, music these days, I feel like they just don't have the same sort of, almost like they don't have the same like camaraderie. You know, like why did nobody stop to pull people up?
Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to have seen it, wouldn't you, to really understand?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure, yeah, I shouldn't jump to conclusions. There was probably a lot of people.
I'm sure if somebody could have done something about it, then they would all.
Yeah, I'm sure that there are a lot of people that genuinely tried to help people that were going down and stuff like that. So yeah, just awful news. Now, last week the awful news was the Rust shooting. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Well, I've covered that quite a bit, and now, to add insult to injury, there's been more news from the set of Rust, which is, unfortunately, I read this like end of last week, so like the very start of my current week of news stories. One of the crew members basically on set was bitten by a spider. Now they are suffering with necrosis and a life-threatening spider bite on set of the Rust film.
A life-threatening spider bite. What kind of spider was it?
I mean, it probably said in the thing. I should have done the research, but they were filming it out in New Mexico, in the desert, you know.
Yeah, true.
And once you get that necrosis and the flesh starts dying, you know, it's just going to fall off.
It doesn't sound like they had health and safety in mind at all during this movie. Yeah.
Which is why Baldwin is getting a lot of crap, because he was one of the producers.
Yeah.
So he was like partly one of the people who should have been keeping an eye on stuff. But there is a current sort of rumour, which is that apparently, and this is 100% a rumour, I've done no research, I heard this on another podcast, there's a sort of a rumour going around that some of the crew members were like out the back shooting cans.
Oh yeah, I heard that as well, yeah.
With that gun,
yeah.
And basically forgot to take a bullet out of it. But that just brings me back to what I said last week, which is you need to stop using real guns on movie sets.
Well, I heard
full stop.
I heard I think it was another producer, I can't remember who it was, but he said that they have stopped using real guns on movie sets.
Sorry, man, what was that?
I saw an article. Another producer said that they have stopped using guns on movie sets, and they shouldn't have been using one.
I'd hope so. Yeah, because they can make airsoft guns these days that look incredibly realistic and have the pop-back recoil and everything. Like, Why are they not just using the airsoft guns? I don't know. Right, moving on to a little bit of movie news now. I know that was movie news. Bear with me, I'm sorting this thing out still. Movie news. So, a film that I've really been looking forward to, called The Harder They Fall, has just been released on Netflix. It's basically like a action western with Idris Elba.
Ooh. I like Idris Elba.
Yeah, me too, man. I saw he's actually Tomo's favourite actor, I believe, and that's a little in-joke for people who've listened to the first early episodes of Dude What Podcast. I saw a trailer for it when I went to the cinema to see the latest Bond film, and that was, about a month ago or so.
Yeah.
So I've been low-key really looking forward to this film, and I didn't realise it had come out until I checked yesterday. I was just scrolling through Netflix and I saw it was out, and I was like, I'm going to watch that. So if anyone has watched it and they think it's good or they think it's bad, let me know. Send me an email, dowhatpodcast@gmail.com. I would be interested in hearing what you think of it. Next little bit of news. Wonder Woman 3 news. I don't know if you've seen any of the Wonder Woman.
I didn't even know there was a Wonder Woman 2. I don't even watch the first one.
The first one, right? So the first one is good.
Yeah.
Until the last 10 minutes is crap, but everything up to that is really good. The second one came out, right, and it came out to such shit reviews that people have basically just brushed it away.
Yeah.
It's called Wonder Woman 1984, and it's I think it's on Sky Cinema at the minute. But yeah, it basically apparently was crap. I haven't watched it.
I saw the first one's on Netflix. I was thinking about watching it, but I don't really.
Worth a watch if you're into those DC.
I don't really like watching DC things, to be honest. I'm a Marvel fanboy.
Yeah, man, me and you both, dude. Me and you both. So the only little bit of news is that apparently Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot, however you pronounce the name, I'm sorry, she has managed to talk Linda Carter into joining the cast of Wonder Woman 3. Now, for those who don't know, Linda Carter was the OG Wonder Woman back in the day. Back in the whenever it was, probably 70s TV show, she was Wonder Woman. She's the one who millions of men around the world had posters of back in the day. So she's joining the cast of Wonder Woman 3. Probably more reason to watch it, because I like it when they do that. I wonder if she's going to be coming back as an older Wonder Woman. That would be kind of sick. Or because, they're all about these crossed universes at the moment with the new Flash movie that's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
With 4 different Batmen in it.
4 Batman? What?
Yeah. So they're bringing back Batman 89, my favourite.
Yeah.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Michael Keaton Batman, who's, I really do love that film.
Yeah.
They're bringing him back. They're bringing Affleck back. It's a Flash film, but it's all about Batman, basically, by the looks of it. So they are doing this sort of crossed universes. So actually, it would make very much sense that Linda Carter would be returning as Wonder Woman, which would be sick.
Yeah.
Last little bit of movie news now. It's come out yesterday that Leonardo DiCaprio is going to be playing Jim Jones in an upcoming biopic film. Excuse me, I'm still burping from my, what is it again? Stiegel. Pale ale.
Who's that?
Yeah, basically, Jim Jones was a nasty cult leader from the 70s. He was in charge of a cult called the People's Temple.
Okay.
And yeah, worth looking into it, worth doing a bit of research. I find a lot of those weird 70s LA cults very strange.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't until the other day. I mean, I've heard of quite a few, but why is it always that there's a lot of cults from that part of the world? I don't understand.
Not a clue.
Yeah. But anyway, DiCaprio's going to be playing him. At this point, DiCaprio is getting really well known for portraying real people. He's done it in so many films now. Catch Me If You Can, The Aviator, Wolf of Wall Street, the one that he won the Oscar for.
Oh, Revenant.
Revenant, yeah.
I only recently watched those 2 movies, The Revenant and Wolf of Wall Street, and they were really good.
You've never seen them before?
No, I think this year I watched both of them the first time.
No way.
Yeah.
So I wasn't so big on The Revenant. I've seen it once. Fantastic cinematography, but Not much of a fan of the rest of it, but Wolf of Wall Street is a fantastic film.
It is.
It's really good. It's really good. So yeah, DiCaprio playing Jim Jones. Moving on to movie trailers now. You're a Stranger Things man?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Have
Stranger
you seen
Things.
that a brand new trailer for Stranger Things 4 dropped a couple days ago?
I saw it, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did see it.
It looks good, man.
I've loved all of Stranger Things so far.
Me
so,
too.
Yeah.
Me too. I know it's kind of Marmite. You love it, you
Yeah.
hate it. A lot of people watched... Pretty much everyone watched the first season, but a lot of people split off after that. And I gotta say, I loved it. I love the time period. I love the characters. I like the whole upside downy thing.
Yeah, it's really...
But I love... What's his name? Is it Hopper or Hooper?
Yeah, I think it's Hopper. Hopper?
Jim
Yeah.
Hopper.
Yeah.
He's the cop played by... God, what's his name now?
I can't remember his name
David
either.
Harbour.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, he's fantastic in it, and he actually got... Because I don't know if we can spoil the end of season 3, but something happened to his character, and you thought he was gone, and he appeared in a previous trailer. He appeared, and it's like, ha!
It was
But
kind of
this
like...
trailer basically... Sorry, man?
It was kind of like... kind of obvious that he was still going to be around.
Yeah. He's too good a character.
Yeah.
Too good a character. But this trailer basically focuses on 11 and her like going to school and getting ready for like spring break or whatever.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a good bit of character progression.
Yeah, it looks good. It's cool how all the kids look so much older.
Yeah.
And did you know that the guy who plays... I can't think of his character name, but the actor is called Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah.
Do you know he's in a band?
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Talking of bands, I just want to give a bit of a shout out to a band you introduced me to called OK Leader.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if they're still going, man.
I don't know what they're up to either. I really liked that album, but I don't know what they're up to yet. I have to ask.
Yeah,
which song?
They're on Spotify.
Yeah.
Check out a track called Fear to Let by a band called OK Leader. That's OKAY Leader. Really cool. A band that Ben used to hang out with.
Yeah.
And I think for my birthday, you got me their album, which was sick. And I still have it.
You still got it? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I don't even know where my copy is, to be honest.
I've got my copy. It's in with all my albums. I've got it. Last little bit of movie news. The final trailer for the new Ghostbusters Afterlife came out.
Yeah, I saw that trailer.
Yeah, again, Finn Wolfhard is in that.
Yeah.
That's sort of a weird connection between the two.
When I first saw it, I didn't even realise what it was. It's like...
Yeah.
It didn't really seem like Ghostbusters at all.
Yeah, it's like a very strange concept, but they keep teasing that the OG Busters are going to be coming back.
It looks like it's supposed to be a kind of sequel.
It is, yeah. So it's like it's set in the world, not including the 2016, like Answer the Call or whatever, the all-female one. It doesn't follow that. It follows on from Ghostbusters 2, which arguably wasn't great.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks good. It looks like, a lot of kids having fun, and Paul Rudd's got a beard and he's fighting little Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
It's kind of fitting that the kid from Stranger Things is in it after they did that Ghostbusters dress up for the Halloween in that episode.
Yeah, no way. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, yeah. Got like a cool little bit of trivia.
Cool. Yeah, defo. Okay, we're almost finished, ladies and gentlemen. The last little bit we've got is we're moving on to the final section, which is the video game news. Now that I said we're branching into like video game streaming and stuff like that, and we've always been about games, and unfortunately we've only managed to do one game episode, so I'm trying to bring it back with talking about games and things. Old news because it came out last week, but Call of Duty Vanguard is out, and when we did the last episode, we didn't really talk about it that much, but I think we all said that we enjoyed it. We were having a good time. Now, since then, I've gone through and I've watched a load of reviews for it, and I can't understand why it is getting such negative reviews. Obviously, it's Call of Duty. It's an annual release. It is pretty much the same thing every year, but that's what Call of Duty is. and it's still much better than the last one. It feels like a genuine progression from Modern Warfare 2019, even though it's set in the past. It's like the next one. Story is fantastic. Multiplayer is absolutely fantastic. Who cares about zombies anymore? Nobody plays that. It's so good. It's really, really good. And I'm having a fantastic time playing it.
I don't even play those games for the stories, really. The Call of Duties.
No, but I mean, I want to get my money's worth, so I'll play the story.
Yeah. I just play the multiplayers. And
well, have you got Vanguard yet?
No, I haven't got it. I don't really play...
do you still play Modern Warfare?
No, I haven't played it in a while.
Because you used to play Warzone quite a lot.
Yeah, I did go through a phase of playing a lot of Warzone, and it was a lot of fun. And I used to be like one of those guys who run around with the RPG all the time, trying to get like.
Yeah.
I've got some good clips actually. But,
the noob tube is underappreciated.
What?
Take them down with the tube. Finish them off with a throwing knife or something.
Yeah, man. But it got like nerfed because it was too strong. I literally took out a sniper with the RPG once. So, yeah.
No way.
And after they nerfed it, I was well, not fun anymore.
Well, the new map comes out soon. The new Warzone Pacific map comes out soon. Will you be playing it?
Well, yeah. You know what? If you're going to be playing it, I might download it. And...
Of course, I'll be playing it, man.
Oh yeah, I'll download it and we'll give it a go.
Yeah, sounds good. And we got some boys we can play. We got a full squad.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think it comes out December 3rd or 4th.
Okay, not too
Warzone Pacific. It looks real good, man. Mm-hmm. If it plays anything like the Vanguard multiplayer, which again is so fun with the maps that get destroyed, the gore, the guns. The best thing about it, yeah, man. In this game, you get shot, arms blow off, legs blow off, heads blow off. Yeah, at one point. If you get shot in the stomach, your whole torso blows off.
No way.
Yeah, man.
You made me want to play it now.
Honestly, because there's this thing called pacings, right, where you can play any map on 3 different pacings. You've got tactical, which is like smaller maps, less people, a lot more sneaking. Yeah. Assault maps, which is normal card. And then blitz maps, which turns everything into shipment. So it's literally like, it's mad and it's so much fun.
I might have to grab it.
It genuinely is very good. And
the thing is, I keep buying games and then realising I don't have much time to play them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I get it. Especially games. I mean, I paid £70 for mine.
Yeah.
Because that's not. It wasn't even a special edition. It was just the cross.
The way I look at it, if you buy a game and get like £1 per hour that you spent on it, then it's probably worth it. That's the kind of rule that I go by. If I get £1 an hour out of the game, then it's worth it.
But yeah, Vanguard is very good. I watched Angry Joe's review. I don't know if you watch Angry Joe. No. But 40 minutes of saying how unbelievably shit it is, and I just kind of, although I agree with him a lot, I disagree. I think that what are you expecting from an annual Call of Duty release? Of course it's going to be the same, but hopefully a bit better, and it is better. So what do you want? You know?
Yeah.
It's very good. And the sort of the news I've got is that apparently some hackers or something went into the code for the game and they found the coding for an upcoming Attack on Titan crossover.
Call of Duty Attack on Titan?
Call of Duty Attack on Titan. Now, I don't know what Attack on Titan is, so I had to look it up. Yeah. What the hell?
It's like an anime, you know?
Giant naked people.
Yeah. I haven't actually watched it, but I did try and watch a couple of episodes.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately I just can't get into anime, but it looks like, well, I don't know, I'm trying to think how they would do it. It's got to be for zombies mode, surely.
Probably, yeah. I would imagine so.
Yeah. So not only did they find the Attack on Titan code, but they also found the code for an operator titled Krampus. So Krampus is coming to Call of Duty as an operator. Hopefully it's like the big, from the Krampus films. That would be sick. Next little bit of news, Skyrim, which at this point is an absolutely ancient game, but still probably one of the best RPGs in my opinion of all time.
Definitely.
It's had another release. They just won't stop bringing that game out. But along with this new release of it, what they're doing is they basically released a free upgrade, a free install, which adds something like 20 extra enemies to the game, which is cool. So if you ever wanted to go through and play a bit of Elder Scrolls, is it 5? Elder Scrolls 5
Yeah,
Skyrim?
I think it's 5, yeah. What is this? What is it called then? Is it like the remaster or something?
Yeah. The remaster of the Anniversary Edition, basically. But yeah, if you ever wanted to play through that again, now is the time because you've got a shit ton more enemies.
Over the years, I've played through that game enough times. I think I've played it enough.
See, I've only done it twice, but I already feel like that's enough for a lifetime.
Yeah. There's only so many things you can do. You can play it in a bunch of different ways, but...
Yeah. Well, once you've done everything a couple of times, yeah. But apparently, new storyline. If you buy the full edition, the new one, there's new storylines, way new quests, and blah blah blah. But there is a free update.
They should be working on the next one, not doing that.
Oh god, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to that. Did you hear that they also basically announced Fallout 6 as well?
Oh, really?
That's awesome. But they said it is so far away. It's almost no point mentioning it. Yeah. They said you're going to have Elder Scrolls 6 for a long time before Fallout 6 comes out.
One that I'm really looking forward to is Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've never been into Harry Potter that much, but I think I am going to rewatch all of the films.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen the Fantastic Beasts one.
I don't like the films anywhere near as much as the books. When I was a kid, I read the books like religiously, like 20 times each.
Yeah. My sister did. I just remember growing up, it was Harry Potter, man. Last little bit of news I've got for today. The Avengers game that came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That basically was a massive train wreck.
Yeah.
I bought it for full price, and it was just a mistake. It's on Game Pass now, so if you did want to try it, it's on there. Storyline's alright. It's just so repetitive.
Yeah.
And they released it on the old gen consoles when they really shouldn't have, because it plays like absolute ass on them. But like when a game came out, they teased that there was going to be Spiderman, and however long it's been, the Spiderman trailer came out yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, it doesn't even look that good. It's only for PlayStation players, which kind of sucks.
Oh, wow.
But Spider-Man being a Sony character, you sort of expect that.
Yeah, of course. Oh, they're too stingy with it, aren't they?
Yeah, honestly, they're proper.
Too petty.
But it looks his movements just don't look that good. He almost looks like he's a little bit hench, and he's like, and just the animations on his movements and the animations like. He webs a few people in it, and as soon as the web touches them, they're completely coated with webs.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and it's like janky. I don't know, man. I mean, obviously I won't play it.
Did you play the new Spider-Man game, the Miles Morales one?
I don't have Miles Morales, but I do have the Spider-Man PS4.
Oh yeah, I played that one. It's pretty good.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I was basically effectively given a PS4
really?
a couple of years ago. I was given a broken PS4 by a family member. They said, if you can fix it, you can have it.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that.
And I plugged it in, and it works perfectly.
You just plugged it in, you didn't even have to fix it.
Nothing wrong with it, as far as I'm concerned.
Wow.
So I bought all the Uncharted games. Yeah. I bought Spider-Man, and I bought Last of Us and God of War, and I played all those, and then I packed it away.
I've never played Uncharted, but I probably should.
Uncharted is fantastic, bro. If you can get the remastered Uncharted's along with the spin-off, they're just so good. They're really, really good games.
Probably
and maybe what you should do, you should play them before the Uncharted movie comes out.
Oh yeah, when's that coming out actually?
I can't remember now.
Probably next year.
Yeah. Tom Holland playing a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, but is it like set at the same time, or is it going to be like?
No. It's set before. It's just like when they announced. Basically, the main character looks exactly like an actor called Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
And there was even a YouTube short film where Nathan Fillion portrayed the character, and everyone was like, "This is so good." And Sony went, "Okay, we're greenlighting a film. Guess who we're getting, everybody? Tom Holland."
I remember you saying on one of your other podcasts that you think that they probably did that so we could grow into it. Well, I don't think he's ever going to look 40. I think he's going to look 12 for the rest of his life.
Yeah. The little boy Tom Holland. No, he's not a little boy Tom Holland. He's only a fair few years younger than us. But yeah, I can't remember. Oh yeah, Uncharted. That's how we got onto that. Basically, man, we have come to the end of all of my news stories for the week. So I think, it's probably an idea if we sort of end it here.
Yeah,
for everyone.
Yeah.
Mate, it's been absolutely fantastic to have you on.
Definitely. A lot of fun.
I've really enjoyed chatting, dude. It's been really fun.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to having you back at some point, and like I said, getting updates about this crypto thing.
Yeah, definitely. I'll keep grinding the crypto and let you know how it goes.
Do it. Keep me posted. And if you suddenly become a massive millionaire, I will let our listeners know.
Awesome. I very much doubt that's going to happen, but you never know.
It's happened, bro. If anyone is going to make it, you're going to make it because you've got the drive. And I believe that.
People do say that.
Yeah. If you want to get in touch with the podcast, send an email, dudewhatpodcast@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Instagram, which is probably where we are most active, @dudewhatpodcast. You can send us a voice message, speakpipe.com/dudewhatpodcast. That reminds me, actually, here's a little shout out to everyone. For some reason, one of our videos is blowing up massively on YouTube. It's the Killer Sofa episode that we did a couple of weeks back. It just hit like 1.2 thousand views on YouTube, and I can't work out why. It seems to be that most of the views are coming from listeners in India and Egypt and Mexico and all over the world. And we've had a few comments, and people are sort of like, what is this? But I want to know, if you are listening to this podcast and you're from India or whatever, like, why? How did you find us? Like, why are you listening to the podcast? Of course, you can listen to this podcast is for everyone, but I just want to know sort of how that happened. Because...
maybe that movie suddenly got really big in those countries.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But absolute madness. I know that we've got another episode called Zombie Tidal Wave, and that's big in the Philippines. A lot of Filipino listeners listen to that. If you're from the Philippines, send us a message, say hi. I had a Filipino friend when I was growing up. I know how to say chicken sandwich. That's pretty much it.
Wow.
So hit us up, send us a message. Yeah, just get in touch. We love it when you get in touch. As I mentioned before, DWP Gaming live stream this Friday, which is Friday the 12th. That's tomorrow at 8 until 9 p.m. GMT. You can watch it on Twitch. Search Dude What Podcast. Or if you want to be in the live stream, add Dude What Pod on Xbox Gamertag, or send an email, and we will get you in that live stream. We really want to play with friends and fans, so the more the merrier. Ben, like I said, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, man,
we're going to have you back. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
We've come to the end of our little spin-off show, ladies and gentlemen. Really hope you've enjoyed it. I am going to go downstairs and drink some more beer, probably.
Good plan. I'm probably going to
sounds good.
do the same kind of thing.
Nice. Well, with the rum and coke.
Yeah. I've got this new, I don't know if it is new actually, but Captain Morgan's Tiki. Like a mango.
Ooh, I've heard that is supposed to be very good.
It is so good.
I'll have to get some of that. I'll tell you what, we'll have to meet up in person.
Yeah, man, definitely.
And we can drink beer and rum together.
Definitely. Soon.
Sounds good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. My name is Harry Dowling. I've been joined with the one and only Mr. Benjamin Thorne-Williams. You can check him out somewhere.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Take it easy. Peace, one love. Bye-bye.